Hi again guys, so another GranTurismo 6 tuning video for you today. This time it's for the Nissan GTR. This is the 2007 GTR, the most basic, as it were, the original GTR. Or the original, you know what I mean, the original R35 GTR. So you want your racing soft tyres, as always. For suspension, ride height we've got relatively low on 70 front and rear. Springs we've rounded off to 11 and 6. Dampers and anti-roll to 4. Camber on 1.5, neutral toe as always. For the gearbox, we've gone for an auto setting that's as high as possible. I don't think I've adjusted the individual gears on this one, and we've gone for a final drive of 3.2. For the diff, obviously it's all-wheel drive, so wheel spin isn't so much of an issue, but I've gone for low initial torque anyway, high acceleration and low braking. And as you can see, I've gone for a torque split of 15% to the front, just to make it handle a bit more like a rear-wheel drive car and reduce the understeer that GTRs are sometimes prone to. All the power upgrades obviously, and I would recommend NOS if you plan on using it for top speed racing. I haven't removed the rear wing. I can't remember if you can or not. I think you can, but I haven't because I prefer the look of the car with the wing. And obviously you want weight loss because GTRs are very heavy. Traction control is turned off as always. And yeah, so like I said, this is the kind of the most basic of the R35 generation GTR that's on the game. But even so, it's still, as you'd expect, a seriously quick car. This is actually the first GTR that I bought on GT6. Back then when I first bought it, I fitted it with a flat floor and wondered why it was only doing 260. So yeah, I've come on a long way since then. But yeah, definitely do not fit the flat floor. I mean, most of you guys probably already know this anyway, but for those that don't, you should never fit a flat floor on any car. It always slows you down. Which is unrealistic, but there you go. So yeah, this car, despite being the slowest of the R35 generation, or of the production R35 generation GTRs, still does 290 on its own, without NOS, without slip, on a flat road. It can maintain that. With slip, it's been a long time since I drove this car, so I can't remember what it can do with slip. I should think 310 at least, probably a bit more. Likewise with NOS. And yeah, I mean, even though it's the slowest of the R35s, it's still a seriously quick car, as you'd expect it to be, being a GTR. So yeah, if you haven't bought it yet, it's a nice one to have in your collection. And yeah, that's about it really. So if you found this tune setup helpful, subscribe to the channel for more. I put out new tunes regularly. And as always, thanks for watching.